Hey guys, welcome back to EDG Classics. Today we're just going to go over my 1953 Chevrolet pickup. The first thing that you're going to notice about this truck is the patina. This is original patina, no faux painting or anything like that. This truck has never been painted by anybody but Chevrolet in probably 1952. I did preserve the patina as best I could. The truck was originally this dark green, and then it had, of course, that ruddy brown primer underneath it. And then there are some spots where there was no paint at all. What I did when I got this truck was I took it completely apart, and each panel I used a wire brush on a drill and just went over the whole thing, knocking off years and years and years of dust and scaling and things like that. A little bit of a backstory on this one. This truck was parked in 1971 in Hempstead, Texas. I purchased it from the original owner's grandson. The truck was parked in 1971 because it needed a new clutch. But again, the cool thing about this truck too that you'll notice right away is there is absolutely no Bondo in this truck whatsoever. It does have some whiskey licks and some dings and dents and things like that, but this truck was a farm truck. Again, it was used for everyday utility type stuff. It was never meant to be a pretty show vehicle. As I wire brushed the entire thing, knocking off all the loose paint, scale, dust, just trash, years and years of barn dust and things like that, knocked all that stuff off. Then, of course, pressure washing it really, really well, getting all that trash off of there. Then I went over it with a solvent, really just mineral spirits, just to clean it, just to get all of the trash off of there. And then the only thing that was put on the panels was a satin clear coat. Now, there are some other guys that preserve the patina with boiled linseed oil and different types of oils and things like that, and it's all a personal preference. But I will tell you this, I use this truck a lot for photo shoots, and used it for engagement photos, Christmas photos, and all kinds of things like that. Now if you think about it, these ladies love to come up here, sit on this fender, lean up against these vehicles, doing all their poses and whatnot. Now if I had gone with linseed oil, or I had gone with any other type of finish on this, you would end up staining and ruining clothes left and right. And obviously I don't want to do that. I like repeat customers. We rent this truck out a lot for different photo shoots. So again, the clear coat worked out the best for me, and I went with a satin clear coat. I know, again, it's a personal preference. Some guys go with the super shiny stuff. This is more of just a satin clear coat. The reason I went more satin, besides a personal preference, is the fact that it reflects less light in the photos. When you're taking these shoots and these different setups, whether again it's Christmas, whether it's wedding photos, things like that, you don't want to be overtaken by the reflection of sunlight and shadows and things like that. This doesn't reflect light near as much as a glossy finish, so it ends up being really great in the picture, keeping your subject the focus of the photograph. One of the things I found really amazing about this truck was the fact that it has the original weep and drain holes on the bottom of the cab. Real cab corners, no Bondo, no rust. It was amazing. It really threw me. Next thing I know a lot of guys, this is going to throw them off. The bed. I did not go with the $1,000 oak bed system, and I say $1,000. It varies on what strips that you wind up getting and things like that. But I know that they make some really pretty bed finishes, and those guys are awesome. But for me and my personal use, if you know anything about me, My trucks are not wiped down with diapers. I use my trucks. I throw things in the back of them. I throw engines, transmissions, bikes, whatever in the back of these things. The last thing I want to do is take something that is as nice as some of those really fine polished oak finishes and just ding it up. So this was nothing more than some T111 siding with some black painted in between, and I put a teak oil finish on it. And this has been out in the weather, it's been out in the rain, and it's been in here now 5 years and you couldn't tell the difference. Again, not everybody's choice, but it just happened to be the right choice for me. So for the interior, pretty much about the same thing on the dash and all the metal pieces. Just put a clear coat on them after cleaning them up really well and getting all the trash. The floor pan was in great shape, so there was no reason to really mess with that. I did insulate it. I put carpet in here, and then I reupholstered the seats. Guys, don't be scared of doing your own upholstery. It's pretty simple. You can get the kits from LMC. It's really just take your time and add some extra padding here and there kind of thing. You'll be able to get exactly the results that you want if you're using the original type of seat frame. In the tradition of 1953 air conditioning, we have our nice little vent that brings in nice, cool, fresh air. All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hopefully, this answered a few questions. If one of you guys are trying to build something like this, feel free to leave any comments, questions, and feel free to let us know if there's any particular videos you'd like to see. We'd love to make some more. Thanks.